Our presentation today will focus on these key areas: the proposed dates of the tournament, venue, accommodation, and how do you get to Fiji. 2 dates have been earmarked for this event. The first is June 18th to the 26th. The first date will coincide with a semester break at the University of the South Pacific. What this means is that we have access to cheap accommodation for those teams that might want to stay at the student accommodation at the Laucala campus. The campus is adjacent to the National Sports Complex, and the National Sports Complex is where the venue of the games, I mean the Vodafone Arena. The second date is July 2 to the 10th. This is also being considered, but the downside to this date is it's when it's a peak holiday season in Fiji, coinciding with the school holiday breaks in Australia. So we have a lot of visitors from Australia and Fiji around this time. But we can assure you that we will consult widely before we come to confirm a date. Now on the venue, the competition will be held at the Vodafone Arena in Suva. This venue has previously hosted the Silver Ferns, England, South Africa, Northern Ireland, Malawi, Samoa, Papua New Guinea, Cook Islands, and Singapore have all played in this venue over the last 10 years. In the last 7 months, we have hosted the New Zealand Under-21, the Australian Under-21, the Samoan Under-21, and of course, just recently, secondary school teams from New Zealand, Australia, and South Africa. Last week, the venue owners, the Fiji Sports Council, announced that US $6 million has been set aside for the renovation to upgrade the arena, and that it would be closed for this purpose soon after the test match between the South African Proteas and the Fiji Pearls in early September. Major renovations will also be undertaken in 2020 to ensure that the venue is ready for this event. I have also included here the training venues. It will be ready for the tournament, and the training venues are about 1 minute, 2 minutes away from the competition, from the main competition venue. Fiji, as most of you know, we have a well-established tourist industry. We have the capacity to accommodate teams, international umpires, and country reps, catering for different ranges of accommodation types, from 5-star hotels to backpackers facility. All rates shown on the table are twin-share rates. Most provide a bed and breakfast option. Apart from this, there are other cheaper accommodations available in Suva, inclusive of budget motels, and of course the university campus student accommodation. In actual fact, without the campus accommodation, we have about 600 rooms that are available under very cheap rates. The INF board, members, delegates, and other VIPs have an option to stay in the majestic Grand Old Lady of the Pacific. That's the Grand Pacific Hotel. This too will be the venue of the World Netball Congress. How do you get to Fiji? Well, I can tell you it's easier to get to Fiji than getting here. So while they say that all roads lead to Rome, we would like to say that all flights lead to Fiji. We are the hub of the Pacific. We have regular direct flights to and from many international destinations, such as Los Angeles, San Francisco, Hong Kong, Singapore, Seoul, Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, Auckland, Christchurch, and Wellington. It is also from Fiji that you can get to and from other Pacific Island countries such as Tonga, Solomon Islands, Vanuatu, Papua New Guinea, and Samoa, to name only a few. This accessibility makes Fiji the perfect host country, just as we have been perfect hosts to nearly millions of tourists, business people, and sports people over the years. We have accommodated them all, and we look forward to accommodating all of you in 2021. We have, in the last 3 months, initiated meetings with key stakeholders to identify the right people with the right skills to be part of the organizing committee. We currently have a long list of names made up of accountants, lawyers, events people, and we're still trying to get through all these names and start approaching them to be part of the organizing committee. We are thankful to INF for encouraging us to bring at least 3 officials to this event. I have my 2 colleagues at the back there. They're the ones that will be working hard while I'll be here to enjoy the games, to learn all that they can from Bona and the organizing committee members. We know that it'll be a hard act to follow, and we will do our best to maintain the standards that have been set by Scotland and, of course, now Botswana. As we are the first country to qualify by default for the 2021 Games, we would now like to extend our very best wishes to all of you in your qualification rounds. If your teams do not make it, you still have the options to join us at the INF Congress. Fiji is worth visiting. It is the only place in the world where happiness is personified and displayed almost 24/7. Please make all efforts to join us in Fiji. We leave you this short video to show that Fiji is truly where happiness finds you. Vinaka Vakalevu.
I know a place where happiness lives, where it waves out from every corner and floats across every face. Under blue skies and clear water, it wanders free. Happiness lives here, because here it's not hunted, not chased or pursued. You simply come here and happiness will find you.